Hi everyone, and welcome back to Pajama Time. It's great to see you again. Hope everybody had a good night after we said all those blessings and prayers and sang those songs as part of our bedtime Shema. I am back here today with one of our special friends, Sammy the Sermon Salmon, who swam in again today. Sammy is such a good sport. Sammy likes to come and share things with us, and today Sammy's got a lot of really cool stuff for us. We're just going to have so much fun with what Sammy brought. I'm excited. We're going to set Sammy over here for now, just for a minute, because he just needs a bit of a rest after his journey. Needs to rest his fins. But another friend has come. Someone you met yesterday, but today he's wearing a piece of matzah over his head. Oi, Sefi, why are you wearing a piece of matzah over your head? It must be getting close to Pesach time. That must be why. So Sefi, I think people eat matzah. They don't put it on their heads. So we're going to take off the matzah and look at your beautiful eyes. Everybody say, welcome Sefi, Baruch haba. Baruch haba means welcome. Welcome, Sefi, to our pajama time. We're going to set you over here with Sammy for the time being. And we will, let me show you. This piece of matzah. Why matzah today? Because today we're going to start learning our Pesach songs. And matzah is a special kind of food that we like to eat at Pesach time. In fact, we're supposed to eat it at Pesach time. There's even a special blessing for eating it at Pesach time. And so matzah comes in lots of different shapes and sizes, but usually it's either round like this, what shape is this? That's right, it's a circle. This is a circle. Sometimes matzah comes in the shape of a circle, and sometimes it comes in the shape of what's this? A square. Sometimes matzah comes in a square. And either way, it tastes pretty much the same. So we're gonna set it over here. Matzah is like it's like a flat piece of bread, so it's almost like a cracker, a little bit like a cracker. You can put lots of yummy things on it. People do all sorts of things. So you can have it like you have a piece of toast, maybe with some butter on top and some jam. Or sometimes people make really sweet, yummy things out of it, like they cover it with chocolate. That's Rabbi Nicole's favorite thing, is matzah covered with chocolate. So we'll set the matzah aside for a moment because I want to get back to our pajama song, which we began learning yesterday. Let's see if you can remember it. Are you all in your jammies? Are you in your pajamas? Raise your hand if you're in your pajamas. Good. Well, we're going to get started with our pajama song, which, if you remember, is all about the zebra who wears pajamas. And because the zebra every single day looks through her wardrobe and cannot figure out what kind of outfit she should wear. She just really doesn't like how any of them are going, and she just ends up in her pajamas all day. So this song explains why, and it begins with the Hebrew words for who knows why and for what reason the zebra wears pajamas. And the verses, if you remember, go through the different days. There's Yom Aleph, the first day, Yom Bet, which is the second day, Yom Gimel, the third day, Yom Dalet, the fourth day, Yom Hey, the fifth day, and then the Shin is for Shabbat, the eve before the seventh day. And we'll set those just here for now as we sing our pajama song. Please join with me. Loveshet hazebra pijama, ki beboker yom aleph hazebra kama. The zebra, she woke up, then she of all that she saw, not a one of them made her heart thump. So she spent the whole day long in her pajamas. Pyjama ma, pyjama ma, pyjama ma. Kiva boker yom dalet, a zebra kama. The zebra she woke up, then she searched through all her dresses. But of all that she saw, they all just looked like messes. So she spent the whole day long in her pajamas. Pyjama ma, pyjama ma, pyjama ma. Kiva boker yom hey, a zebra kama. The zebra she woke up, then she searched through all her swimmers. But of all that she saw, not a one of them would fit her, so she spent the whole day long in her pajamas. Pyjama ma, pyjama ma, pyjama ma. But Erev Shabbat, a zebra kama. The zebra she woke up, then she looked at all her clothes. They were piled sky high on her bed and on the floor, so she couldn't even see her way to the front door. She tried and she tried, but she just couldn't get to temple, so she spent the whole Shabbat in her pajamas. Pyjama ma, pyjama ma, pyjama ma. Well done. I think you're learning that song. And so we are going to put back all the letters into Sammy's pocket. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Daled, Hey, and Shin. And let's see, Sammy brought us two really important things. One is the bedtime Shema. Again, he must really want us to learn this. So we're going to learn the bedtime Shema again. We're just going to say it routinely because that's what you do with the bedtime Shema. Make it part of your routine and your ritual. But Sammy, I see, also brought us another Hebrew letter. This one is a pei. This is a pei. Now, Sammy, I think he brought us a pei because pei is the first letter in the word Pesach, which some people say Passover. And in Hebrew, we say Pesach. Pesach begins with the letter pei. And Pesach, I think Sammy wants us to learn about Pesach today because there's so many fun songs that we get to sing at Pesach time. And so he must want to hear them. And I'm sure you want to hear them too. So let's see what we want to start with. How about sing-along song for Pesach? The sing-along song is one of Rabbi Nicole's favorite songs because you can sing it to about any holiday. We have one that's for Shabbat. We have one that's for Rosh Hashanah. Today we're going to sing our Pesach version. But the chorus always goes like this. If you have an instrument, by the way, at home, and by this I mean an imaginary instrument that doesn't make too much noise, you can, maybe it's a recorder, you can hold it like this and play as I play the guitar. Maybe you have a flute, which is played off to the side like this. Or maybe you have a piano, an imaginary piano that you want to play like this. Drums are good. You can do that just on your hands and knees. That's really cool. And then there's the guitar if you want to be like Rabbi Nicole and pretend to play the guitar. Rabbi Nicole sometimes pretends to play the guitar. But what else? What other instruments? Well, you can let me know if there's an instrument I haven't mentioned, and let me know so that I can include it next time. But the sing-along song goes like this. Sing-along song, come sing along. Sing-along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. make a Hillel sandwich with a bit of charoset smushed inside. Pesach food is so delicious. Sing along song now, sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. Sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. Sing along song with me. It'll make you smile if you sing for a while. Now this is where everyone does the drums on their hands and knees like this. This sing along song with me. Now, maybe we should sing a little more traditional Pesach song, like Ma Nishtana. The youngest person at every Pesach table, which I'm guessing maybe you, gets to sing Ma Nishtana Halayla Hazeh. Why is this night different from all the others? And it has a special melody. And there are 4 verses as well. I think we'll just learn the first one today. We'll do a different one every day. How's that? And the first one begins, how is this night different from all the others? And Pesach night is different from all the others. One reason is because on all usual nights, we get to eat any kind of bread we want. But on Pesach, we only eat matzah, the flat bread. We only eat matzah on Pesach. We don't eat fluffy bread products like donuts or bagels or cake. But it's good news, it's just for 7 days. So we're going to put the matzah aside. And remember, matzah comes in the shape of a square and also in the shape of a circle. That's right, you got it. So let's try the first verse of our Ma Nishtana. Ma Nishtana halayla hazeh mikol haleilot, mikol haleilot, shebechol haleilot anu ochlim chametz umatzah. When I sing Ma Nishtana halayla hazeh mikol haleilot, you can clap 3 times. Mikol haleilot, shebechol haleilot anu ochlim chametz umatzah, chametz umatzah. Halayla hazeh, kulo matzah. Halayla hazeh, kulo matzah. So let's try it again with the guitar, and then we'll move on to one more Pesach song after that, and then we'll conclude with our bedtime Shema. Ma nishtana halayla hazeh mikol haleilot. 3 claps. Mikol haleilot, shebechol haleilot anu ochlim chametz umatzah, chametz umatzah. Halayla hazeh, kulo matzah. Halayla hazeh, kulo matzah. Well done, Yasher Koach. We'll do the other verses, different one every day. And now we'll turn to a favorite, a real favorite. I know Sefi, how do you feel about this one? Oh yeah, he's nodding his head. Seffi loves this one. This one's called Dayenu, and it means it would have been enough for us if God had just led us out of the land of Egypt into a better life, if God had just given us the Torah or given us Shabbat. Any one of those things would have been enough to make our lives rich and beautiful. But God did all those things and more. So over the next few days we'll learn a couple of different verses, but we'll just start today with a few. We have done a fine introduction to Pesach today, and we will resume with Pesach poems and all kinds of, the rest of the verses to the songs and all kinds of other things in the coming days. But I think now we need to turn to the other item that Sammy, the sermon salmon, brought us, which was our bedtime Shema. Because if it's nighttime, you're probably getting a little sleepy. I know I am. And we'll begin, as we did yesterday, with a little forgiveness for those who may have wronged us during the day. I forgive you, whether you poked me, splashed me, or pushed past me, grabbed my things or took my rings, took my ball or made me fall, ate my cake or made me late. One day you'll learn that's not so kind. So I'll try to erase it from my mind. I know a better way you'll find, but I forgive you in the meantime. Whether you stole my chair or pulled my hair, ouch, did something unfair or gave me a scare, knocked me down or made me frown, or told a lie that made me cry. One day you'll learn that's not so kind. So I'll try to erase it from my mind. I know a better way you'll find, but I forgive you in the meantime. And a prayer for a good night's sleep. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamapil chevlei shena al einai. Blessed are you, God, ruler of the universe, who makes my eyelids droopy. Lay me down in peace for a good night's rest. Fill my head with only good dreams the whole night through, so I can be bright-eyed and happy when the sun comes up anew. On this side of the page, and again, I can send these to you guys. Just email me. Cover your eyes. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha. Ve'hayu hadvarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavcha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. You shall love Adonai your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. Take to heart these words which I command you this day. Teach them diligently to your children. Speak of them in your home and on your way, when you lie down and when you rise up. Bind them as a sign upon your hand, as symbols before your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. And now, parents, if you'll place a hand gently on your children's heads. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. V'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May God's light make you smile. May God's presence be with you always and bring you peace. Biyado afkid ruchi. Into God's hand I place my soul. Have no worry, have no fear. At night God keeps the angels near. We're going to give this back to Sammy, and we're going to conclude with our Kobe's Lullaby song. When I close my eyes at night and sleep, when I drift into my dreams, I give thanks for the blessings in my life, for the people who care for me. Thank you, God, for my family. Thank you, God, for my friends. Thank you, God, for the earth and sea. Thank you, God, for the trees and the air I breathe. Thank you, God, for me. Thank you, God, for me. When I open my eyes to the new daylight, when I rise and start my day, I give thanks for the music and love in my life, for the freedom I have to say. Thank you, God, for my hope. Thank you, God, for my heart. Thank you, God, for the strength to know wrong from right. Thank you, God, for the faith I have in myself. Thank you, God, for me. Thank you, God, for me. Toda Rabbi, thank you so much for being with us today. Toda Rabbi. And if you are just saying goodbye, we'll say Lehitraot, see you later. But if you're going to sleep now, we'll say Laila Tov. Laila Tov.